Let's
talk
about
men.
While women are more likely to get diagnosed with anxiety or depression, men are more likely to die because of suicide.
This could be because
women are more likely than men to use health services.
because
Men often use more violent methods to commit suicides like firearms.
WHO's data show that nearly 40% of countries have more than 15 suicide deaths per 1 lakh men. Only 1.5% show a rate that high for women.
and why is that?
Why are men struggling? A possible explanation is
we tell our boys don't cry.
Boys are strong.
Boys are brave.
We push our boys away.
We condition boys from a very young age to not express their emotions because expressing emotions is considered as a weakness.
Men are told not to admit they're struggling.
NSS ITW recently conducted an anonymous survey to understand and analyze the issues of toxic masculinity, societal expectations, and sexism.
In our survey, we found out that 71% of our male respondents feel a need to swallow their vulnerable emotions like crying or hiding pain in public.
But 95% of our female respondents would not judge a man for expressing their emotional or vulnerable side to them.
Over 45% of our male respondents refrain from asking for help to come out as strong and independent.
So what needs to change?
The narrative.
Boys do cry. It is okay to cry.
Boys don't have to be necessarily strong. It is okay if you are vulnerable.
Boys don't have to be brave. It's okay if you're scared.
We asked our male respondents if they tend to interrupt their female counterparts in hopes of making them understand things better. And 35% of them said yes.
We asked our female respondents if they found themselves being interrupted by their male counterparts without asking for help. For example, if they're talking about an issue, is it likely that a man would cut them in between?
62%. Yes, 62% of our female respondents said yes.
So, men often don't realize when they're interrupting their female counterpart.
While helping out someone if they have asked for your help is of course great, interrupting someone in this manner often stems from deep-rooted assumptions about competence, which are results of prevalent gender biases.
We all like to think that we treat people fairly, but only if unlearning conditioning was so easy.
Almost half of our female respondents don't hesitate in making the first move, like hitting up a conversation or asking out for a date. But what about the other half?
A possible explanation that we received in our feedback is
That a girl's interest in any conversation, just a friendly attitude, or replying to a message too early has often been misunderstood as romantic interest in the concerned person in the past.
Many boys still hold these stereotypes that women who are warm and don't ignore them are interested in them.
Society creates an image of a man that young boys try to fit in. Masculinity takes the form of a cage intended to keep men from exploring their whole humanity and all that comes with it.
Of the men who were surveyed, over 20% of our respondents feel that men do not feel the threat of domestic violence, while over 30% of them felt that men cannot be raped.
Yes, over 30% of our male respondents feel that a man cannot be a victim of rape.
A 2007 survey conducted by the Indian government reports that of the surveyed children who experience severe sexual abuse, including rape or sodomy, 57.3% were boys.
It is difficult for male survivors of rape, sexual assault, and domestic violence to open up and seek help.
They feel a sense of loss of masculinity and dread disclosing their power.
What makes it even more difficult is that often countries don't have laws for the rape of women.
yes, countries including India do not recognize that men can be raped.
Apart from all other things a rape survivor goes through, a male survivor feels the added burden
Of not being strong enough.
Of not having fought enough.
They are worried about disclosing for fear of judgment and disbelief.
We are connected to everything but ourselves. How can we still live our lives dictated by these outdated gender norms?
Let's stop seeing men as a monolith and celebrate men in all their forms.
vulnerable, loving,
Teary-eyed,
everything else.